Hi, everyone. Happy June 1st. Well, wait, maybe it's the 31st today still. Oh, well, it is what it is. Today I need company to go through some of my new letters because they were just too good of a deal to pass up. So here we are. And they are really unique. Let's start with the latest. Well, they're all the latest, and it's going to get grubby. So this says 1906 to June 30th, 1907. It's a beauty. Both sides of the book are decent shape. Definitely a great cover. And this is from an electrical engineer who, let's see, index pages, electrical repairs, cleaning up of high and low tension apparatus, supplies received, and directory. And every page is blue and green. Let's see if I can grab some out of here safely so you can see. So it's just a beautiful, it shows where he went, what he did, how much it cost, and it's green and red. Wouldn't it be fun in a Christmas journal? And there are also pages that have these graphs on them. And it's just so neat and tidy, and it's every page. So I'll be bringing this to my Wednesday sale, June the 4th, and offering some of this beautiful stuff up for sale by the page. And there is plenty. Arc lamps trimmed today in engine room. It just goes on and on. So that is one. And I will be taking some pages out for the sale Wednesday. This came from a family in Michigan. C.S. Purdy, M.D., May 1914. Another beautiful cover. The back is nice. I'll probably be offering pages from this book eventually. I'm not quite there yet. It has the, I hope this, I can't put the camera down any further. You'll never see anything. But this is the index to his peeps. And the gal told me, his granddaughter said that oh look, there's even letters on the bottoms of the pages. Oh, jeez. Look at that one. On the bottom, there's the same letter. How clever is that? Pretty cool. So anyway, he did his rounds all the way up through the 1930s with his horse and buggy. And you will see, I haven't read through everything, but this shows Mr. Russell Barden bought a compass, lots of candy and gum, tablet and pencil, lots of candy and gum. I wonder if he was a teacher. He paid by cash. Dear Doctor, enclosed fine check of $71.91, which plus the $5 I left with you last fall is interest and payment of the following. So she listed her bill. If I have made any error in configuring the interest, please let me know. Has another page. You see how my fingers are working today. I am enclosing an envelope with Mr. Hart's address. I think you will like his work. He says we should have taken any pictures past 4 or 5 calls. Lots of love to all. Please send receipt. And that was January of 1916. I get to leave these unfolded. And this is another one. It looks like a copy of that one. Sunday evening. And this is the original. And then she wrote it 2 more times if there were copies. Oh, goodness. What I found fun going through here was that he had a general store and a pharmacy. If you can see, there's medicine. And there's also arithmetic, medicine, fracture, and how they paid. And he must have been a very kind man because if people couldn't pay all the cash, he would trade work. And this was in the 1917s, which would have been one of the big flu epidemics in the United States. So people were hurting. Pepper, 5 cents worth. Films. Oh, and he had a photographer or a camera there. So there were a lot of charges for an office call cost $1. But you'll see a lot of, or I see a lot of vaccine, like pictures. Just really fun. I love to sit and read these. Chalks, eraser. All right, I need to not be quiet. One of the entries, he took cabbage as payment. I think he even wrote except or farm grown cabbage. So of course when I want to show you how kind he was, I can't find those. By day fishing. He got some fish in exchange for his things. Look at the ink. Love it. Mr. something priest, Nesson City, Michigan. I mean, he covered quite an area of that state, of one county. And at the time, that was a big county. Paid with calves. So he took some baby cows for payment for a $20 bill. I just think he was a very kind man. Toothpaste, stationery, hot water bottle, picture, book, candy, bunion protector, pictures, 24 cents. I don't remember to put markers in these things that I find that I love, like him taking something other than all the ink, other than the cash for a payment. That was quite an account. And because I just keep reading and reading, like I'm doing to you right now. And the second ledger from this doctor went to my friend Carol Leishman in Canada. We split these. And the very end of hers, he was involved in a murder trial. So there's all the information from that trial in 1916. Here he took pasta and work. He took care of some people for really long times of their lives. Telephone. Go to school. So anyway, that is what this is, and I love it. And I will probably be selling some of this at some point. Call in the nighttime was $1. Hot tin. Lots of calls. Witch hazel. So, returned merchandise. Well, I can't find it, but there's a lot of times when he took cabbage, corn, firewood, labor. So I believe this man was a very kind one. It goes all the way back. And it doesn't say brat, it means brought forward. I was like, who's buying brats or brats? Oh, this, yeah, this one is a little tiny one, and it is from northern Wisconsin. Look at that. It's very, they used it to the last drop here. And this is even put on with little bitty tacks. Must have come loose after they had it on there a while. And inside, this is from a machine shop. And it is from, I just got these, so I haven't made any of my notes yet. Um, there's the darn. I have a whole bunch of ephemera from this too. 1907, it goes from, well, 1906 through a long time. But it is so fun to, have I said that enough times? But this one has some real big history in it. This says Ringling Brothers, and they were, oh my gosh, they were a huge family and they lived all over the state. And it would be so fun to do a circus journal with their antics uh, in there because they were just funny. One of the sons lived up, well, they lived all around me, everywhere. But one of the kids got up on a roof. He put a rope from one chimney to the other across the street and then walked the tightrope, and one of the chimneys fell down. He got battered and bruised. And then he was up again doing something else like a week later. Whoopsie. Hopefully, he was replacing that chimney. But there's a whole lot of stuff that they bought from this shop. Um, wood pulleys, tent stakes, just all this stuff. They're in here a ton. Um, just a lot. All the names in here are fun. There's a few empty pages, but not many. Look at their fingerprints here. Somebody's fingerprints. And this was their, I think, their inventory. But even with lines through, I just love it. The writing is beautiful. A lot of pencil, but you would expect that in a machine shop probably. Here's a Um, oh, brushes with handle and hose for washing your car. And oh, look at this horse in the middle. No stable complete without these. Very cool. And then you get back in here and it's really worn. I mean, they even wrote on the cover. So I love it. Look back at some of the places we went to help with. And yet he drew things out. Town of Baraboo. George Henry Watts. And then he has all the stuff here. Cheek plate for Crusher. City plates. It's this whole plan for the plates. Ringling Brothers. Oh, steaks. 10 steaks. Um, just very cool. Here's a really pretty one for Ringling, or rings for a shop engine. Um, I don't even know how to read that. I can read it, but I don't know what any of it means. So that's that one. It's a really cutie one. And the last one is from the girl's family in Michigan that the doctor came from or was part of. And this, it might be upside down. No, I don't think so. Let's see. No. So this was from one of her family members' shops, machine shop, I think she said. And yeah, you can see like wagons and wheelbarrows, and these are all cash check registers, and they are the coolest things. They're big. They're like this many. Isn't that beautiful writing? You guys caught me in my happy face today. This one I saw has, look at all that. Someone spilled their coffee. And then I just love it. Just love it. It doesn't smell like a shop anymore. It did when I got it. Um, check to H.J. Cook for potatoes for Roy. Taxes on Roy's 46 acres for 1915 were $7.13. That must be paint. Rakes hay. Um, apparently, this was a pretty big estate that several brothers and a sister were a part of. And there were several properties involved. Automobile insurance policies, rents for the garage building. Most of this is in pen. And I love the color of the pages. I haven't seen one with purple on it very often. Income account. And then each person had a account page pretty much. And these receipts are so freaking cool. Brown Lumber Company, 1926. Is fancy. Cottage something they're working on. Well, obviously they're working on something. Anyway, but there's a bunch from them. They did a lot of work on cars, it looks like. Formula for ticks. 3 ounces of bromophyll, 1 ounce of viburnum compound. Oh my goodness. And you needed a prescription, and patients swore by this. I love it. This is the remembrance of the guy, which I'll be keeping. That one. Telephone pins, brackets, dowels, and mine ladder rounds. This will be going in with my grandpa's journal. Expert watchmaker and jeweler. Watch inspector. They were looking for some more merchandise from someone. I don't want to take it out yet because I don't have that journal yet. I'm just going to lay them down. You guys can have a look. These are old receipts. First National Bank. Another bank. 60 days for $5,000. Canceled checks. The washing machine sales. Theater. Water bill. I'm guessing they probably went through some water. Lots of pretty paper. I am out of blank checks and had to let the cook go. The balance I owe her is $50.66, which you can check to her on your account. Sorry for the cook. This is a circuit court document of the last will and testament of Harry Grierson. It's got the seal from the treasurer or the court guy. There's ink everywhere. Insurance. Dolly, I think, was the sister. I know I gotta step it up here, don't I? This is your county road and school taxes. National Grocery. Sugar. Lighthouse SC coffee, black tea, milk. So he must have really either he bought that or who knows. I haven't gone through this enough to figure out everything. Water bills, insurance. And this must have been like a tax document where they listed all their expenses. Shoveling boards, feed grinders, more ephemera. Love this writing. They got into some trouble with OSHA. Well, what would be OSHA now for not keeping up on their workers' comp payment. But again, that time was right around the Big Depression, the Great Depression, and following a big flu epidemic. So people were not in a good place with their finances. So that was fun. Thank you for helping me and look through these. I'll be looking through them again and getting some pages ready to sell. And I hope that you're all having some good crafting time this weekend. This is still the 31st when I'm my sheep say making movies when I'm making this movie. And I will see you again in the next one. Talk to you soon.